We made it.
Still no clue as to why the Draka had this location in its memory.
Do we still need rust?
Of course. It's always useful.
Ha! Did you feel that tremor?
Yes. And I don't like this at all. There's still more.
You can't catch us that easily. Seed! Ah!
Ha! Kay! I got one!
Enjoy. It may be your last.
You keep telling yourself that. Should we take a closer look?
Come on. It can't... We make a good team. Watch your six.
That's how we rock! Wow. I was wondering if we'd ever find one.
What is it?
A drone charging station. For those that aren't built to harvest their own flow. Just like our old Dracker buddy. That would explain why its location was still in its memory.
You mean to tell me that this is some sort of flow pump?
No. I mean, that's exactly what it is.
That's awesome! Do you think it still works?
Let's see.
What's the matter?
It says system malfunction, error log sent.
Sent as in...
I don't know, Kay. Sent. Did we tattle on ourselves just now? If the apiary is receiving a message coming from source, they're gonna know it's us.
Hold on. Can this thing really beam a signal all the way to the apiary? We're millions of lumsec away from the closest planet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm probably overreacting.
Until we figure it out, we probably shouldn't stay near this thing.
Are you okay? Enjoying the view?
Definitely.
Okay, that's kinda cool.
You mean really cool?
For here or to go?
To go.
Too bad.
Another trimmer. It's as if Source were still breaking into fragments.
If only it would stop fragmenting beneath our feet.
Come on, let's keep going.
All good. We're out of reach.
Did this thing really lay its butt right in the middle of a flow bridge?
Come on! Psst. Get! Move your butt elsewhere. All right, move along. Can't you see you're in the way? Ugh. All right, I'm gonna bloot him up.
Move over. I'll take care of it. We're gonna lift it gently and... This thing is so heavy! I'm not joking! This species must have developed a hypermass or something!
Oh, for sure. How else could it defeat your hyper guns?
Oh, please, ease off the snide comments and help me out! 1, 2, 3... Are you pushing?
Of course I'm pushing! Ugh.
Okay. I don't think this is gonna work. Looks like this guy likes flow so much that he can't take his butt off the spring.
So selfish.
A little more rust?
Don't mind if I do.
Catalyst spirata, a bulbous plant from the Supalaceous family. This flower has an incredible feature. It can flap its petals to send olfactory signals upward and attract pollinators in the sky.
I wasn't asking. But you can tell me what that is.
That's a biggin'. A little large for a pollinator. But she doesn't look very aggressive.
Why is she flying in place like this?
She may be attracted by our smell. Or by something that's in our pocket. Do you want an apple dew? Okay, nope. No apple dew.
Some rust?
What are you doing? Why would she want some rust? This? Huh, she likes this.
What was that?
Leftover roasted apple dews.
She didn't want apple dews, but roasted apple dews are good?
Such is the power of cooking.
Anyway, she doesn't seem to have any issue traveling from one islet to the other.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, and that's a very bad idea.
We must not be thinking about the same thing. Because I'm thinking about a rather excellent idea.
I'm pretty sure that you're thinking what I'm thinking that you're thinking.
Oh yeah? Go on then. What am I thinking?
You're thinking about climbing up on top of her so we could ride her to other islets.
Oh. Yes. Can you explain to me why this is a bad idea?
Ever heard of the law of attraction? Gravitational pull? Broken bones?
Come on, you. I thought you loved flying.
Yes, with seats and safety belts. Oh yeah, and cockpits too. Plus, how do you expect to climb on top of her? She'll never cooperate.
We just fed her. We're buddies now.
Kay, you're out of your mind.
If I manage to get on top of her, you'll follow?
And if you don't manage?
I will rub your feet every day for a week.
2 weeks.
10 days.
Sold. Do your worst.
Ready to get on board?
Do I have a choice?
A bet is a bet.
I hate you, Kay.
No, you're gonna love it. You'll see.
Why isn't she moving?
Maybe she's waiting for directions. Let me try.
Whoa!
Off we go. That worked. She understood. Thank you. I'm afraid that's gonna be a bit tough for us to say.
Burble? Can we call you Burble?
All right, Burble it is. Hey, Burble, are you sticking around? We might want to go back to where we came from.
All right, give me those medical plants of yours. Time to fire up the synthesizer. With this thing, we'll be right back on our feet.
Are you sure you know how?
I have a synthesizer in my ship. Of course I know how these work.
No, wait, that's not the way.
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because at this stage you should...
Ugh! Look, I've always done it this way, and it's always worked out. You're not gonna tell me how to use my own synthesizer.
All right, as you wish.
Haha! There! What do you say about that?
All right, I didn't know you could also do it that way.
And?
Sorry I doubted you.
And?
I love you?
Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but it'll do. All right, you can open your eyes. Surprise anniversary!
Huh?
I meant to say surprise, and then I thought, happy anniversary. I panicked.
Whose anniversary is it?
It's our anniversary. 1 month on Source.
Already?
Yeah, I mean, give or take a few days.
It went by fast.
Yeah, remember the time we almost died crashing on this planet?
And the time we almost died in an earthquake?
And the time we almost died fighting that critter?
I hope this is only the beginning, and that I'll have many more chances to almost die with you.
Aren't you a charmer? So, are you gonna open your present? Well, our present.
Sure. Uh-huh. What is it?
Fermented apple dews. I stuck them in the soaker tub to accelerate the process. I'm calling it apple brew.
Do you think that it's any good?
Well, worst case scenario, we just wasted some apple dews. No big deal.
Should we open it now?
We can open it whenever you want.
To us.
To us. Hey, that's really good, actually.
Really strong, too. Do you remember the first time you talked about leaving the apiary?
Of course. I'd had a shouting match with my mom. I was just angry.
No, before that.
Before?
We landed the nest on a hilltop, we were stargazing, and you said, "Come on, let's go." I haven't stopped thinking about it since that day. I think that's what pushed me to dig into the Astro Company archives, which led me to find the coordinates of Source. I wanted to be ready for the day.
Wait, when was that?
I don't remember. Right at the beginning, you and your mom got in a fight. You hopped into the nest at night, and you picked me up at my house.
Was that when we went to the uplands?
Yes, the uplands. That's it.
Oh, Dude, I remember. It was in Frocember. It was super cold out. I was freezing. I just wanted to get back into the nest. That's why I said, let's go. And since you didn't respond, I thought you wanted to stay outside. So I didn't push it. I actually caught a beast of a cold that night.
Wait, so that means if I hadn't misunderstood that night...
It wouldn't have changed a thing.
Well, still, that means we would never have known about Source. We would have never come all the way here.
I'm not buying your story.
Huh?
Why were we stargazing that night? You spent the entire night pointing out this and that constellation to me, wondering if there might be other inhabitable planets outside of the apiary. Other forms of life? You were completely obsessed with the sky. I was even trying to open up about my issues, but you barely listened. And off you went again, chattering about the comets, the microorganisms, or whatever. So, keeping in mind that you had access to this data about Source, and the fact that you are Kay, do you really think you would have never stumbled upon this planet anyway?
You might be right. Was I really that annoying?
Yes. I came to see you that night because I needed someone. I had nowhere else to go. But at the time, I regretted it. I was actually thinking it would be the last time we saw one another. But you insisted. And the following week, you came to see me in the evening with your little homemade cookies. We chatted all night, and I do believe that is when I fell in love.
Which means that beforehand...
We had known each other for like 3 weeks, Kay. Do you really think that I fell head over heels the first time I saw you?
I know I fell head over heels the first time I saw you.
Oh, okay. You just like my looks then.
No, that's not what I meant.
You mean you don't like the way I look?
I have a feeling there's no right answer.
Then don't answer. And done. It's all straightened out. Everything's tidy and clean.
Besides us, that is.
Yeah, we are kinda stinky. Off to the shower then?
Ah, bloot.
What is it?
I just mopped the bathroom.
Oh. Do you think we can marinate another 10 to 15 minutes in our own filth?
Honestly, can do.
What are you doing outside this late?
A cutting of Catula spirata. That way, we won't have to walk to reach remote islets.
Couldn't that wait till tomorrow?
Cuttings take better at night, thanks to the influence of the moon.
You know, the moon will still be there tomorrow morning. Just because we don't see it doesn't mean it's gone.
You're right. Okay, I might be a bit tired.
Come on. Let's go to sleep.
You?
Yeah?
I see you've brushed your hair in the shower again.
How can you tell?
It's not draining.
Oh, sorry. It's kind of a regressive dish, isn't it?
Why'd you say that?
Well, it's a lot of fat and carbs. You're usually more fine dining.
That's true. There's more if you want.
Definitely. 18, 19, 20. Keep on going, my love, you're strong. 21, 22.
You know I'm able to count on my own, right?
Yeah, but I like to watch when you do push-ups. That way I feel like I'm participating.
You could also do push-ups.
No. No need for that.
There's no such thing as naturally muscular.
For real? Arm wrestle?
No. It's a trap. If I win, you'll complain that I hurt your arm. And if I let you win, I'll be hearing about it for weeks.
Ding ding ding! Win by default. See? Naturally muscular. Double backflip. What's up?
Whew. Well, I have to admit, I just flipped once.
Oh yeah, so did I. It's a double because there's two of us.
Oh, okay. Why am I always the one leading?
So I get to stare at your butt.
Now what is this?
No idea. But its engine hood would be a great fit on the nest.
Is that even possible?
Yes? Engine hoods are one of the very few standard pieces in the entire space industry.
Someone got all the manufacturers to agree?
No. One manufacturer gobbled all the others.
Same result. All right then, let's go.
Huh? Go where?
Well, to the nest. Aren't we taking the hood?
Yeah. Yes. Let's go.
Let me know if I can help.
I am happy to say that is over and done with.
You know, that is one nice vehicle.
Of course. I'm the one who built it.
Do you still consider this the same nest as the one you fixed up as a teenager?
What do you mean?
Well, we just changed the engine hood.
I just changed the engine hood.
Yes, okay, you did. But this isn't the first thing you've changed on the nest. And I hope it isn't the last one either. So, my question is, at what point does the nest, the one at the beginning, stop being the nest? Was it the first time you changed a part? Or will it be when you replace the last original part, assuming you haven't done so yet? Does it happen sometime in between? Afterward? And even then, before you fixed it up the first time, all the spare parts that would eventually make up the nest, were they already the nest?
What about you? Are you still Kay?
Huh?
Your body cells are constantly renewing, aren't they? Ever since you were born, you probably don't have that many cells in common with the Kay from the beginning. Actually, you two may not have a single cell in common. So, are you still Kay? I'll let you ponder that one. Kay! We need to go home now! You can think about that tomorrow, okay?
Who's a good oink? Who's mommy's oink? Who's that? Oh, you are! Yes, you are!
So, what's this rocky chunk got to say?
Well, for starters, it says it's not a rock.
Really? What is it then? Some kind of metal?
No, it's not mineral or organic.
So, what is it?
Going straight to the hard questions. But that is not how science works.
How does it work, then?
First of all, you formulate a hypothesis. Then you build an experiment to test this hypothesis. You observe, and you learn.
Okay, then what have you learned?
That I'm lacking imagination regarding hypotheses? One thing we know for sure is that rust particles scatter immediately when in contact with flow. I'd like to observe this reaction more closely.
You can do that next time. Right now, you should go to bed.
Already? What time is it?
No idea. But I know I'm sleepy. And I want my snuggles before I crash.
Gotcha.
What are you looking for?
My necklace, you know, with the metal?
Well, where's the last place you saw it?
Really?
All right. I'm just trying to help.
If you want to help, help me look for it.
I'm looking. You know we'll find your medal eventually. The nest isn't that big.
What if I lost it outside?
Yes. That would be a problem. Worst case scenario, we can make another one. Which do you want? Medal for best cook? For distinguished service under the sheets?
You don't understand. I've always had that medal. Since I was a baby. This is the last memory I have of my parents.
Okay. In that case... and you never take off your medal?
No. Except when I shower, I guess. The string doesn't do well in water.
So? Did you check out the shower area?
Huh. Got it! You're the best, you!
It's not like there was a lot of competition. The apple brew is ready!
So what are we waiting for? That's a whole lot better than Kinovision, isn't it?
You're right, but I still find it a little uneventful.
That's harsh. When the sun just disappeared beyond the horizon, that was quite a twist. Do you think the sun will rise tomorrow? Or is the world going to descend in darkness? A real cliffhanger.
Pass me the bottle instead of talking blute.
I think it's empty.
Ugh,
Flute. I still can't believe we made it.
Well, it wasn't a big bottle or anything.
I meant we made it here, on Source.
Yeah, the odds weren't in our favor.
You mean you would have bet against yourself?
Considering the general condition of the ship, the meshing of the patrols, and the distance we had to go, definitely.
So, why did you agree to follow me here?
Because you asked me to. What? Did I say something wrong?
No. Is your chair comfortable?
Why?
Mine is a bit big, just for myself.
Come sit.
Do you regret it?
What?
Following me?
Why would I regret that? Just look at the sky. Look at us. What is there to regret?
I don't know. The people? Don't you miss that? Seeing people?
Honestly? No. I did have friends and colleagues. When we left the apiary, at first, I thought I would miss them. I thought that after a while I would feel a void, a need to see them again. But that hasn't happened yet. Actually, I consider myself pretty lucky to have you. Asking for more would seem egotistical or ungrateful. Anyway, I don't think I should be telling you these things, or else you'll end up realizing that I don't deserve you.
Do you really think that?
I don't know. A little bit?
I find that comforting. Because I'm thinking that too, all the time.
That I don't deserve you?
No, idiot. That I don't deserve you.
Would you look at us? Not deserving one another.
You know what? I think the world doesn't deserve us. Huh? What are you doing up so late?
I had an idea. I wasn't able to go back to sleep, so I went ahead and tested it. Want to hear about it?
Yeah, okay. But real quickly. 'Cause the only reason I'm awake is that I have to pee.
All right, so we figured out that rust was not a mineral matter, nor was it organic matter. So what else is left?
Antimatter?
Correct. I didn't even think of that. But no, if it were antimatter, we wouldn't be standing here talking about it. So considering that rust is neither mineral nor organic, nor is it antimatter, it could be flow.
Cool. But you could have just asked me.
You can tell it's not flow because flow is blue and all flowy. This is red and all hard.
I'll have you know that I just completed the test, and the rust molecules are precisely the same as those in flow. They're just organized differently. Kind of like water and ice, if you will, just not the same. That's why flow, in the form as we know it, has such a strong effect on the rust. The molecules are binding, unbinding, and...
Yes, sorry to interrupt, but are you almost done?
I guess that depends on how detailed an explanation you need.
The least.
Then I'm done.
Okay, thanks. Gotta pee. Oh, I need a break.
Huh? Are you okay? I've never seen you shy away from finishing a plate.
Bit hyperbolic.
It tastes bad, doesn't it?
No, it's really good. It's just, when you said you were making a salad, I wasn't expecting this. This is actually really, really fatty.
Well, of course, there's boba nut in it.
There's gotta be a way to soak up a bit of the fat, you know?
Maybe if I pan-fried them, then drained them in an ice bath with some cheesecloth, that would remove the excess fat but preserve the texture of the nuts.
There you go. Sounds great.
I'll try that now.
Kay, you can try that for next time, because I'm really not hungry right now.
Okay, next time. So, wanna do anything?
I don't know.
Wanna go outside?
Do you?
Thought
so.
We could play a game.
I don't really feel like it right now.
Too bad there's nothing we can watch.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
Come on.
Get up. Get moving.
Go, go, go.
You didn't get up.
Neither did you.
I think I'll need another minute.
Take your time. Do you think that other critter is still blocking the flow bridge?
If that's the case, we'll have to find a way to get it to move. Master at work.
Yes!
All this rust is starting to feel heavy. These guys are creeps. That was easy. Do you see the size of this building?
Yeah, it looks like an assembly shop. There was some like that on Truth. Well, in a little better shape, I guess.
This one doesn't look very nice.
That's unfortunate, because he's right in the middle of the road.
To a rustless world. Flute!
Good teamwork.
As usual.
Hey, we're getting good at this. Huh. Seems like they weren't worried about thieves.
Why do you say that?
The door. It has an auto-open device. You know, like it opens when you get near it?
Doesn't look like it's opening.
Of course. The system probably ran out of flow a long time ago.
If that's all there is, it shouldn't be an issue. Move over.
How did you do that?
I figured out a trick. Remember when I upgraded the gloves with the Draka's mapping chip? Actually, it turned out that I shorted the redundancy in the safety system. Anyway, if I try to flush the flow, it does this. You can try it. I'm sure it'll work on yours too.
Wow.
All right. Why not check inside? Wow. Just look at these machines. This isn't a workshop at all. It's a museum.
Or just a very old workshop.
True. I was hoping we could pilfer some parts to fix up the nest, but that just went right out the window. All these machines are at least 1,000 years old.
I'd say more like 50?
Same thing. None of this will be compatible.
Not sure about the nest, but I should be able to make this extender nozzle work.
For real? How do you know that?
My engineering school was a bit slow to update its tech. I'll admit, I never thought I'd get to use that knowledge.
We'll take the extender nozzle then?
Might as well be useful to someone.
Want to trade places?
As you wish. You?
What?
Seed?
No!
I'm taking the lead. This way.
Come on! Grow, little bud. You can do it!
Now I'm hungry.
I know, right?
That's how we rock! That's one more.
Phoebe, pick up the pace.
I'm doing what I can. I'm fighting with front face. He's not giving up.
Binging on flow. This feels familiar. There we go. Hey, guy, you could have just told us that you needed flow.
Come on, go put your butt elsewhere.